The day after Britain's 2016 vote to leave the European Union, Donald Trump, then the Republican presidential nominee, arrived at his golf course in Scotland with a message of support for Brexit.
People want to take their country back.
More than 4 years later, Britain is finally on the brink of breaking away from the EU. The British government is looking to the United States for a new trade deal to boost its economy.
Trump has been a supporter of Brexit, but I think the British government has realised by now from its trade negotiations with the US that there is no free lunch. The more that the UK wants in terms of access to the American market, the more it's going to have to give in terms of concessions on standards and the like.
Nevertheless, a Donald Trump victory would be the best result for Britain as it leaves the EU, says Robert Olds, director of the Bruges Group, whose members include dozens of pro-Brexit lawmakers.
There's one candidate in the US presidential election that is committed to having a good trade deal with the United Kingdom, and that's President Donald Trump. So really, this is really important to the UK. It's not just a matter of political preference. Jobs and opportunities really does rely in the UK on having Donald Trump as the President of the United States.
But British media reported this week that Boris Johnson's Conservative government is trying to build relations with Trump's Democrat challenger, Joe Biden, a past critic of Brexit, who is leading in the polls. Biden recently warned Britain that there would be no US trade deal if Brexit put peace in Northern Ireland at risk.
The upside is more predictability in the relationship and a more favourable view to transatlantic institutions like NATO. The downside with Biden is he has very strong links to the Irish-American community. Indeed, he springs from the Irish-American community himself. Biden would probably take a much tougher line with the British on their obligations in the withdrawal agreement and the Northern Ireland Protocol than Trump would.
Some moderate Conservative lawmakers, including Daniel Finkelstein, a member of Britain's upper House of Lords, are hoping for a Biden victory.
I think it's very important for the sort of health of Conservatives that a kind of more